Will, Higuain mentioned after the match that it was kind of a balancing act. You guys played when you could play, and then you fought when you had to fight. Um, with that in mind, what do you learn from a game like that where maybe it's not the most perfect display, but regardless, you come out with a result?
I think in this game we need to be a little bit more critical of our performance. I think the fact we score off a set piece is great, but throughout the course of the game, how are we adjusting and dealing with what they were doing and finding ways to still create chances? And I think we need to be more adaptable in the game. We need to be more clever with what we're doing. And then also when we go up a man, I think we need to dominate the game a little bit more. So yes, we won, but in a lot of ways I think it's a performance in a game in which we need to take some things and spin them and learn from them.
When you're looking back on the 6 games now and then even into preseason, how do you define the progression that this team's made and the pace that you guys are on with what Caleb expects out of you guys?
Well, look, Caleb does a great job of focusing individually. I mean, each game is the most important game, and I think for us it's really just about looking at the individual opponents, looking at what they present and how we can affect them as best we can, but not worrying about the run that we're on or 4 wins or 5 wins or whatever it is, but just focusing individually on each game.
You head to Montreal in a match that will be their home opener.
Yeah.
In years past, games past, what's been the biggest focus areas for playing against Montreal, especially in Montreal?
Sure. Well, it's always a difficult place to play, I think, just because of how they play. I mean, they're home or away, they're a wily type of team that can defend well, they can counterattack well, and they have guys that can hurt you. And I think for this match in particular, they'll be excited for the home opener, of course. They play kind of a lower block defensive type of style. So for us, it's being cautious in transition moments and understanding that we might have more of the ball than other games. But that's kind of a cat and mouse game that they like to play. So getting them to come out of their shape and then try to exploit those spaces.